Good evening. Uh, this is Sabubronko Sia Kofi Yesu again. Today, humbly, I have come to your house again. I am here to have one or two discussions with you. I'm going to try to speak a little bit of English because, well, my English is not good, but at least I can express myself a little bit for someone to get understanding. My topic now is vulnerability. Vulnerability. People who are vulnerable. People who are in need. People who are vulnerable are people that actually need certain things, whether they are sick. Women are very vulnerable. People that are poor are very vulnerable. People that are not unemployed are vulnerable. There's so many things that makes people vulnerable. My point is, are you taking advantage of people that are vulnerable? People like orphans, people who have lost their parents, people that are in war, people that have immigration problems or immigrants or strangers. Are you taking advantage of these vulnerable people? Or you're trying to help them? Vulnerable people are the people that those that think, or those that knows that they are strong enough, or they are financially sound. These are the people we need to help them. These are the people that Christ is saying He is leaving them for us. The widows and the orphans. The people that are sick, those that are in prison, and those that need something to eat. And all those that need to hear about Christ. Those that need to see the light. Those that need to be picked from the darkness into the light. Are you yourself in the light? Are you living in the light? Or you're going back into the darkness? Vulnerable people are people that we take advantage over them. Simply because maybe they don't have parents. And so you're using them any way that you think you can use them. For example, is sometimes we go into some of our villages, and then we go there and we ask of people to be our housemaids. It's rather unfortunate that these people were also children of God. They were also born the same way that you were born. It's rather unfortunate because probably you are blessed. You are educated. You have a work to do. You receive salaries and things like that. So you go to the village there and say, oh, I want this girl or I want this boy to come and live with me so that he can serve me and I can also help him. Are you taking advantage of that person? Maybe sometimes when you come, you have children. They live with them. Your children sleeps on a foam mattress, but this child sleeps on a cardboard. This child will not eat until your children have finished eating. Sometimes this child will be eating a different food and your children will be eating a nice food, jollof rice and things like that. Your children are sleeping and this child is still working. Is that how you're doing things? There's a widow in your family. The husband has died. And you are the so-called the elder of the family. Or the spokesman of the family. She's vulnerable because the husband has passed away. And so you're seizing every property of the husband or every property that the two people have actually acquired. Because she's vulnerable. He has nobody to speak for her. Is that what you're doing? Somebody that have no parents, maybe the mother is dead, and you have gone in to marry another woman. Are you taking care of the children that woman died and left them behind? Maybe your husband died and the children that he has, you have actually taken these children to another man. How are you treating the children because of your husband? Because you love that husband, your children are maybe going wayward. You are in the family and you are the oldest in the family. You have a sister that is vulnerable. What are you doing to your sister or your brother? Are you trying to help them by even talking, by encouraging them? Or if you have the resources, are you trying to at least make them also enjoy a little bit of life? Not even 100%, no, but then trying to also help them in a way. People are vulnerable. Are you in a house where somebody has come and be a tenant of you and you're bullying this person because you have built a house and the person has come to live in it? What are we using ourselves to help the people that are vulnerable? Are you in a country where some strangers are coming in because of maybe a war, because of maybe economic reasons, and the person is coming in? As a Christian, are you welcoming strangers? Maybe you see somebody who is drug addict. Are you using, your ability to counsel this person? Are you helping them to also overcome maybe the problems that they have? What are you doing to help the vulnerable? Maybe you are a priest. Poor people comes into your church, but you get offerings and things like that. Do you share it with the poor? Or what do you do it with them? Do you call yourself a rich because God has blessed you? And if you have forgotten that it is the poor church members that are sitting down there, they are putting their dollars and CDs in there so that you can enrich yourself with it. And tomorrow, tell them that because of the witch and the wizards in their house, that is why they are not prospering. And for you, God has blessed you. Is that what you're doing? Let's ask ourselves these questions. What can we do to help others? Is this what Christ asks us to preach? Is this what Christ asks us to do? If we are the followers of Him, what should we do? What is our duty, even as a human being? Do we preach peace? Or we are all the time looking for power so that we can use the power for destruction? Or what are we looking for? Are we sharing bread? Because people are vulnerable. And that is why Christ said, in the last day, He will ask you, I was hungry and you didn't give me food to eat. I was naked and you didn't clothe me. I was in the prison and you did not visit me. I was a stranger and you did not welcome me. These are the things that Christ is actually using to ask us, and that is what He wants us to do in life. Is that what we're doing? These are questions that I want you to ponder on your own self and see if that is what you're doing. Are you fighting every day at home, beating one another, biting people, beating your wife, beating your husband? Because they're vulnerable, because they are poor, they don't work, they don't have money. Everything that is on this earth has a reason. It could be a hindrance to you. Let's do what is right. Let's do what Christ wants us to do. And that is what we call blessing. And God will bless you for that. Thank you very much for listening to me. And may God richly bless you and give you all your heart desire. My name is Abubronko Kofi Yesu. And I will come to your home again Until the next segment, God bless you.